Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the next part of the Hey ticket that we bought that was going to be $9.99 or equivalent in your area. This is going to be the Wonder ticket, and there is going to be 3 parts to this. We've seen the first part, we have been showed the second part, that's what we're going to take a look at now, and then there is going to be a third part which we don't have any clue on what it is going to be. Crazy, throwing out all these ticket events and stuff like that. Do you need to purchase them? Is that big of a deal? You don't need to purchase them. It'll give you extra little things, but it's not going to it's not like a pay to win deal. It's giving you extra little items that could help you along your journey, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and go over this part 2 here. I'll go ahead and put it up on screen so you can see what's going on here. All right, so the next part is going to be the Eevees. And we got some items too. We have a few items we're going to look at here. So encounters with these Eevees. So they're essentially going to be the flower crowns, okay? All right, so Eevee with the Cherry Blossom, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. That is going to be a pretty good amount of candy for sure. And for newer players, this could be a massive help, big time. For the older trainers looking at this, you're probably thinking, especially if you do not like costume Pokemon, you're thinking, well, what an absolute kind of waste here. Think about it. Let's just think about this really quick. We're going to get into the items in just a second here. But for the newer players, you do have the name trick. You can go through all of the name tricks and actually pick every Eevee line one time, okay? They all have a name. So for these newer players, having these Eevees, maybe they've already used the name trick, that's going to be a pretty nice help there. Just saying, you know, we have to look at it in that aspect too. The items are going to be 1 Lucky Egg, 1 Poffin, Incense, 2 Charged TMs, 1 Premium Battle Pass, 3 Silver Pineapple Berries, 1 Star Piece, and more and more. I wonder what and more is. You know, it'd be really nice. I guess they're not trying to spoil the whole thing, I suppose, by telling you every item, but I would prefer that they showed us all of the items for something that we're going to be purchasing here. I wouldn't really consider it a spoiler because, I mean, it's just a paid ticket. It's not like some sort of extremely hyper unreveal that they're about to do. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there it is. Is it worth the money for these things here? Well, $10 or equivalent in your area, $10 for me. Okay. It seems like it is worth it for 3 different parts. For the items that you do get, over time they do start to add up. And it's just fun to have these extra little things here. Plus, when you do catch these Eeveelutions, that is going to be Stardust in the bag for you as well. So you have to consider that. So there it is. And then they do say stay tuned for more details about Wonder Ticket Part 3 included in your purchase coming soon, which is confirming that there's going to be a Part 3. There's actually a big paragraph in the beginning of this stating that there are going to be 3 different parts in which we have not seen the 3rd one yet. So, you know, sure, I'm not going to go in and be like, oh, they are throwing a lot of tickets at us. Again, I don't know, maybe they're trying to make up for the unlimited remote raid deals that they took away. But maybe they're just going down a new model, okay? So, who knows? All right, so the first part was going to be the Pole hat, helmet, whatever you want to call it, an encounter with Pokemon. This is all it says. I forgot what it was. I already completed it. 1 Premium Battle Pass, 1 Lucky Egg, 1 Incense, 1 Star Piece, and more. So that was the first one there. And then they're telling you you can purchase this on the web store to get an extra 2 Premium Battle Passes. I mean, it's not much, but at least it is going to be a little bit more than what you're getting purchasing it straight through the in-game app store. Yeah, okay. Again, we can always critique it and go over it should have been better here and there, but, you know, it is what it is. And this does need to be completed by June 1st at, looks like, 9:59 a.m. local time. One random quick thing to add here, this has been data mined. It looks like they're going to be scaling or have a scale bar for resolution, this being the worst resolution to the best one here. So pretty interesting stuff, okay, adding little things to the game here, I suppose. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all of my Eevees here. When it comes down to the costume Pokemon, I do not really like them. I had a whole hell of a lot of Eevees with costumes that I did transfer, and I'm hanging on to a lot of them as well, because you never know when they're going to introduce a couple of new Eevees into the Pokemon world. And, you know, it's going to happen eventually. I'm sure there's going to be like a steel type Eevee. And what else are they missing here? Rock type Eevee, a fighting type Eevee. Those are going to be badass. Now, I don't know when these are coming out. I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm holding on to these for that. Because you will be able to probably use a name trick when they are first released. And this is just, you know, big speculation here, okay? Don't get all hyped for a new Eevee. I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm being prepared just for the future. All right, so we will be able to potentially use the name trick once, but then after that, you're going to have to evolve random Eevees, and there'll probably be some sort of specific way to get it. We'll just have to see, maybe like, oh, you know, defeat this many this or that, and during this time of day, you know, whatever the case may be, to certainly secure that evolution. But it's always better to have a bunch on hand because you never know how it may work. So far, it's like the Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. Those are the only ones that are completely random right now. You can actually do these other ones pretty controlled, right? All right, so there you have it. Look, I got a ton of them. I don't need any more. Okay, so I'm just going along for the ride here. Purchase the ticket, or I think somebody purchased it for me, so thank you to them. But there you have it, folks. If you're looking to get that ticket, is it going to be worth it? Yeah, sure. Why not? You do not need it. But hey, at the end of the day, this could help you out with all these Eevees here. Now, we're going to go over something pretty interesting later on, so make sure you do have notifications on so you do not miss my videos. I will be getting my regular uploads back on track. I kind of just chilled out yesterday, and that's pretty much it. All right, folks? And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. I really appreciate it. You know, I did voice myself pretty aggressively the other day, but it's what it is, right? At the end of the day, it was a comedy skit. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!